Good morning, everybody. And Scrapple with Grandpa is busy Tuesday. Got myself a bucket of extrusion. Picked it up yesterday, actually, along with all this, some of this stuff here. I got that ladder I'm going to bring in, just like it is. I got some irony aluminum. I've got some clean aluminum. I've got some old sheet. I've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, as you can see. Cast. Nice piece of cast aluminum. Cast aluminum. These parts come off of that's part of a Mercedes-Benz engine. That's another part of the Mercedes-Benz engine. And I have the top and the bottom. Here's the bottom. That's a Mercedes-Benz. Here's the top, here's the bottom. Isn't that something? 16 valve. That's a tiny little motor. It's unbelievable. All right, you saw me picking up some of this stuff yesterday. Actually, yesterday. Some of the other stuff I just grabbed is from the Mercedes-Benz parts that I've been getting from my son. He gives them to me all the time. Since he works there, he takes the parts, things apart. They don't necessarily keep them, so I get the Mercedes-Benz parts. It's one of my little honey holes. And I'm going to go see what I got. I don't have a whole lot, but it's a bunch of stuff that I like to get rid of and out of my... Because I love my building so much, and I love my property so much. That's getting burnt. That's been a pile of wood and brush and everything. It's been there for a while. It's getting burnt. I want to clear all that out right there and make it a nice grassy area. I want this to be all grass here. I want to be able to take some fence panels down so it actually looks nice. Maybe even move my whole fence back. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe move it just back a little bit. I don't know. If my wife says it's okay. Happy wife, happy life. But yeah, if you notice, you've been watching my videos, you see very clearly that I have really put a hurting on this pile. It's going good. Now, I brought in 3,000 pounds of heavy steel. Last week, all my rotors had a great video. As I told you, I lost it. Starting me a new pile of heavy steel, and boy, it has grown pretty heavily already. Thank you to some of my mechanic friends and my boy, Billy. Billy, he brings me all the Mercedes-Benz rotors, so yeah. And all my golf cart charges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 13 of them to take apart. I've never found less than 6 pounds in one, and that would be one of the smaller ones. The bigger ones, like that one, generally have about 8 to 9 pounds of copper, number 2, after I take them apart, plus all the heavy steel that I get from them. Got a nice piece of heavy steel here. It's going to be a beautiful day, everybody. The sun is out. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it's pretty nice. Start off with, let's head to the scrapyard. Oh, wait a minute. I got some more stuff to bring. Let's head to the scrapyard, but first, I got to get a cup of coffee. Let's go see what we get for this. I have a car to pick up today. 9:24 right now. I have a car to pick up. I got to bring this to the scrapyard, pick up a car. I have to be here at 12:40 because the people that did my building did not put closure. Give me a break. Didn't put closure on my ridge, so it did leak some the other day when we had that hurricane or tropical storm Ian. And being a brand new building, I was not happy, but I was not mad because them guys worked their butts off for 11 hours. Silver Scorpion was here watching. They really worked hard. But at the end, when they did the ridge cap, they should have slowed down just a little bit. They were just long day, ready to get out of here. Slow down a little bit and put some ridge closure on a metal roof like it's supposed to be. So they're coming back at 12:40 to do that, and I should have a pretty decent leak-free building. Let's get this stuff to the scrapyard. Enough talking. All right, I was on my way out and one of my neighbors seen me and said, hey, I got something for you. You want to take it with you? And I'm like, yeah, looks like stainless. That looks like stainless. Is that aluminum or stainless? Huh? I think it's stainless. Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice piece, guys. Wow. And I'm headed right to my guy, too, right now. Awesome. And it gets low. Clean cast. 42 pounds. We had 108 pounds minus my bucket on extrusion metal. We'll be weighing the bucket here in a minute. And brought in a little bit of stainless, 50 pounds. So we brought in a few things here today. Basically, to be honest with you, this pile right here is a lot of that pile is from me. My aluminum that I brought Blake. I can just look around the pile and see my stuff everywhere. Everywhere I look. Mine, not mine. That big old thing, I don't know where that came from. Looks like all mine. All mine. Oh my God, yeah, I got a hell of a pile back here. Mine. That was just in my truck. Some of this stuff I'm just gonna take for another trip when I get more of it. Don't wanna bring that, and this is not separated properly yet, so I'm not gonna bring that. I'm putting that back in my truck, and let's see how we did on this beautiful Tuesday. All right, everybody, I left my ticket. I left my ticket, but you basically seen what I had. I had some cast aluminum, had some extrusion, had some old sheet. I should probably roll up my windows. It's dusty in here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Had some old sheet, and for a grand total, we come up to 177 buckaroos, $177. That's not bad. All right, I didn't get my ticket like I said, but I did have some extrusion, not a large amount, but a pretty good amount, 103 pounds. I had some old sheet, right around 80 something pounds, and I had some cast, I believe 50 pounds. I think that was everything. Grand total, 177 buckaroonies. 177 buckaroonies. And it's only 10:38. So I think the rest of the day, I'm gonna go back to the house and tear apart a golf cart charger, maybe a couple of them, and see what we get in aluminum and copper out of golf cart chargers, because somebody asked me to micro scrap one of them chargers, so that's gonna be my next video. Thanks for watching. Stick around. Until next time, do what you love and love what you do. Scrap with Grandpa. Out. Greg gave me some of these bags, so I'm gonna cut tops off of them so I can store stuff in them. I think they're amazing, and hopefully next time he comes down, he'll bring me some more. These things are amazing. Cut the top out, got storage for days. It's a beautiful thing. Goodness, everywhere. Come on, goodness. Get out of there. Nice. And I was cutting my lids off right here, but then it gives you nothing to get a hold of, and the top is kind of crinkly and cavey. So yeah, if you leave the rim on them, they stay super strong at the top, and you can grab a hold of them. Thank you, Silver Scorpion. What the heck? I figured I finished my scrap run early today. So I figured maybe I'll work on processing some of these barrels. I got a lot of copper, brass, a little bit of everything in them. I got 2 of them that I'd like to get processed out so I can make more room for other stuff. I've been working on getting organized with barrels. I have my cans. This is all dirty, irony, aluminum, mostly cast, but dirty and irony. I've got a thing set up for my cords. I've got a thing set up for my cast aluminum and my extrusion aluminum. I just brought all my extrusion and cast in today for the most part. So I'm starting a new bucket, and right now it's small, but I have been working. Yeah, working. It's time for me to turn that 5-gallon bucket into a 35-gallon bucket. All right, I'm out in my building, and yes, I haven't made a big stink of it online because they said they would come back and fix it, and that's why I haven't told anybody about it. But when they left here that day, they put on the ridge vent through here, and they didn't put any closure strips, and because of that, it leaked. So I told them to come back and let's fix that. The only thing I hate is all the screw holes that they're taking out, they have to go back into, the same ones. I wonder why they wouldn't just put another strip up higher for the ridge vent to hit on and use longer screws. Whew. All right, I'm dirty. Anytime you're turning copper into its number 1 and number 2 form, a lot of times you get a lot of oil on it, and what happens is you get dirty everywhere. My buckets are getting larger and larger. Pretty good size number bucket there. My bucket's starting to fill up. Almost time to change that out. I'm not going to bore you guys to death with all of my micro scrapping and running my mouth while I do it, because I have a tendency to do that. But I am turning all this stuff into number 1 and number 2 copper and separating it all. So I got this barrel to do and this barrel here. Time I get done with both of these, I should have a pretty good sized bucket of copper. We'll see when we get done. This is going to take a while. I'm not going to bore you with that video, but I will share the amount of copper I get at the end. Stick around.